Mandy, thank you. Well, if you've ever curled up on the couch after a Thanksgiving meal to take a little bit of a quick nap, you may have wondered about that old holiday rumor, Dr. Kohli, about turkey. Does an amino acid in the meat actually make you drowsy? Well, here to clear up some Thanksgiving myths is our 9 News medical expert, Dr. Kohli. So before we get to the turkey, Dr. Kohli, let's get to that big question that a lot of people say, are you supposed to skip breakfast and lunch before the big meal?
Okay, so people
I can tell by your face.
Logically, but this is definitely a myth. You should not skip breakfast or lunch. And the reason is because if you show up to dinner famished, you're going to crave those kind of high-fat, high-carbohydrate foods. You might eat more than usual. It's probably not good for your metabolism to go the whole day without eating anything and then to pound yourself with a big meal at night. So I tell people a nice light breakfast, like a hard-boiled egg or a little bit of oatmeal or a yogurt smoothie, a lunch with a little salad and some fruit on it, something easy to digest.
I know some people that literally will go no food so they can just gorge. Wow. Okay, so hopefully they're watching. All right, so let's talk about tryptophan, right? And you and I have talked about this before off air. Does it really make you sleepy? Why do people want to curl up and take a nap after the big Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, so tryptophan is an amino acid that's involved in production of serotonin, which is the feel-good hormone, and melatonin, which is a sleep hormone. But in order for the turkey you eat to be the reason that you feel sleepy, you have to eat about 4 pounds worth of turkey, because that's how much tryptophan you need. So it's not actually just the tryptophan, but it's all those carbs, the sweet potatoes, the bread, the casseroles, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, all that kind of stuff, plus all the high-fat food. So the combination of the two things, and you pour on a little bit of alcohol, which can also make you sleepy, and that's that reason that hits about 30 to 90 minutes after we eat. So what I like to tell people to counteract that, just like we heard a minute ago, get up and walk around, because it actually helps your muscles take up food more efficiently, take up the sugar more efficiently, prevents that glucose spike that will then make you drowsy.
Dr. Kohli forces her family to go take a walk.
I do. I'm not popular for it.
She literally forces her family to take a walk after. I love it. A nice brisk walk, right? It's beautiful outside.
And maybe
Why
even
not?
just in between dinner and dessert, so that you're a little bit more ready for dessert. You're not so overstuffed after dessert.
I think it's a great idea, Dr. Kohli. Okay, let's talk about Black Friday shopping. Is it a good exercise after the big day? Because some people might want to take a walk in the mall and Black Friday shop. What would you say to that?
So partially true, partially false, right? So yes, it is good exercise to walk around. So the day after, I want people to do damage control. Do lots and lots of exercise. If your target is 10,000, change it to 20,000 steps, and that helps. It's not good exercise for a credit card. It's a little too much when we Black Friday shop. But the other thing I want people to be mindful of is when we shop or buy something, we actually release dopamine in our brain. We feel good for a second, right? But you want to be really mindful when you're shopping. You don't want to buy things that don't bring you joy, things that you don't need, and you'll regret it later if you do. So you want to make sure to reel in those impulses, and before you buy something, say, do I really need this or want this?
That's good advice. That's really good advice. But one more question. We have about 30 seconds. Is this fact or fiction? Is a Thanksgiving meal healthy or not?
So Thanksgiving meals were originally designed by the Pilgrims to actually be really healthy. And it's a modern day concoction that we sort of perversed it into these high fat, super rich, super creamy types of meals. So going back to the basics, really what we're thankful for is the food. So don't feel like you have to make a dinner that's loaded with butter and oil and fat and sugar and salt in order for it to be good. It's really about spending time with your family, make it healthy.
She's right.
Sharing.
She's right. Good advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Kohli.